Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I'm super excited because I have a Jeffree Star haul. I have not done a Jeffree Star haul in a hot minute. And yeah, he was having a sale. I don't think it's going on anymore. I think it ended on Sunday and today is Tuesday. But he was doing a sale where all of his palettes were 50% off. And it even included like his new ones, like it was all of the palettes. So I was like, cool, I'm going to use this opportunity to get a few that I don't have and, at a, discounted price. Because Jeffree Star's eyeshadows are amazing. I love them. I have more of his eyeshadow palettes than any other brand. At one point, I don't know if this is still true, but at one point I had more Jeffree Star eyeshadow palettes than I had any other palettes combined. Like all of my other palettes and my Jeffree Star palettes, I had more Jeffree Star palettes than other palettes. So yeah, I really, really like his eyeshadow formula. They're really good. His color schemes are usually pretty good. I really like his shimmers in particular. They're really, really good. But anyway, so like I said, I use this as an opportunity to get a few that I didn't have. First off though, I got like the postcards. I got two. So I got this one for the Magic Candy liquid blush, and here's the back. Got some of the colors on it. Really pretty. I wonder if this is a real prop or if they did that in photo editing or something, because that would be so neat if that was like a real thing that like he had made for the photo shoot. I mean, that would look cool. Because I know some of his things are real and some of them aren't. Like those giant like lollipops, I want to say he said that those were actually like real. But I do wonder if that giant liquid blush is real, because that would be neat. And then the other one is for the new Skin Frost blush highlighters. These are out now. So they look super cool. Here's another like color, like look more of like the colors and stuff. I think they're neat. I love like the splatter like aspect of it. It's not like something I would personally buy unless it was a color I thought I could use as like an eyeshadow or something. Yeah, like I don't really wear like blush or highlighter, so they look super neat though. Some of the colors look really interesting. They're really cool. All right, so on to the haul. First thing is I'm going to show off these. Basically, when I was making my order and I had the palettes I wanted in my cart, I was still like a couple of dollars off from free shipping. So, and shipping, Jeffree Star shipping can be kind of expensive. I know everyone's shipping can be expensive. But I was only like $3 off of free shipping, so I just went ahead and I got 3 random eyeshadow singles because they were, I don't know if they still are, but they were on sale for $1 each. So that put me right at my free shipping. And with the free shipping and getting, tax was only like $4.75. So my whole order was like $64.75 instead of being, 70 plus because of shipping. So I was like, yeah, so if I'm like super close to my free shipping and I know I can get, something for like an actual couple bucks to put me at or above, like $1 or $2 above the free shipping threshold, and it's going to cost me less than shipping would, then I will do that. And this definitely saved me money in a weird roundabout way. But yeah, so I got 3 random eyeshadow singles. I got Yak Farm, which is from the Star Ranch palette. I got Open Range, which is also from the Star Ranch palette, and then I got 1985, which is from the Weirdo palette. I do already have all of these eyeshadows in their respective palettes, plus I think I have like one single of Yak Farm, maybe even two. I definitely know I have one Yak Farm single that I got in a mystery box, but I don't think I have another Open Range or another 1985. And I do like these, almost said polishes. I do like these eyeshadows, so it's okay that I have extras. I'm not going to swatch these. I'm not even going to open them yet. I'm just going to store them away in their boxes for use when I actually need them. So yeah. I did only buy these, like I said, to get the free shipping, and these are just the ones I was like, okay, I like these colors, they'll be fine. So I'm not gonna swatch the palettes today either, or well, in this video. I want each palette to have its own like video and own moment for me to like swatch and like ooh and ah over. So this is just like obviously for the purposes of showing you my haul, showing you the packaging. I'm still going to show you like all of the eyeshadow colors. I'm just not going to be swatching any of them. So I'm going to start with this one because I have been excited for this one for a minute. I think this one came out first out of the two I got, but I don't really remember. So this is the Gold Blooded palette. I like the packaging, you know, I like how it slides. I like how this is just all gold, kind of reminiscent of a gold bar. And, you know, it's like the trunk. Oh, the inside of this box is pink. I didn't notice that the first time. So, I don't know. I really like it. I like the trunk palettes, and then I don't like the trunk palettes. I'm not going to keep like the outer box or anything because I never do, but I do like that. One thing I don't love about this particular palette is there is no clasp, and I have nothing to kind of hold on to give me like some leverage to open it. So sometimes opening it can be a little hard. This is the back. I like the back. The back looks really cool. I think it's supposed to look like molten melted metal. It does say attention, pressed pigments not to be used around eye area. They always say that. I don't know if anyone ever actually listens to it. But it says the pressed pigments are inspiration, perseverance, Queen Supreme, internet royalty, drama, eternal, courageous, legacy. Oh, that's it. And legacy. And then it has all of Jeffree Star's like socials and stuff on here. I don't know how well you can actually read that because I can read it well, but I don't know. But, you know, has his JeffreeStarCosmetics.com, Jeffree Star Cosmetics at Instagram, Jeffree Star Cosmetics on TikTok. And it does say, because of the little bunny right here, that means that this is I think that means vegan and cruelty-free. Well, if something is vegan, it has to be cruelty-free, if I remember correctly. Anyway, yeah, so vegan. All right, so let's open up this. You do have to be careful a little bit because, like, I don't know, it's a new palette, so it's going to be a little sticky. So, but after I think you open it a few times, it'll be fine. Here is the eyeshadow palette. I love it. This middle row is all shimmers, and I love that. All the shimmers look amazing. I mean, all of them look amazing. If I move this, I wonder if I can have a little bit better light. All of these eyeshadows look awesome. The shimmers specifically look amazing. I don't know how much use I would get out of this pink, which is called this one right here, which is Queen Supreme. I also am not 1000% sure how much I'll get out of Perseverance, which is the yellow right next to it. Mostly just because that yellow's a little mustardy. But I don't know, because it looks like it would pair really good with this gold right here. What's this gold called? The Gold Blooded Signature Gold. I think those two look like they would actually go really well together. The pink, I don't see myself really using the pink, but you know, Jeffree is famous for, you know, putting a pop of pink in eyeshadow palettes that don't really need a pop of pink. Kind of like the Star Wedding palette, where it has that one like Jeffree Barbie pink in it for no reason. Great palette though, probably one of my favorites. So yeah, there are a couple shades in here that I don't really think I'll use too much of, but overall beautiful palette. And like I said, this will have its own video up soon and I will swatch it. I'm gonna put it to the side. I'll put it back in its box later. And then the other palette I got is the Orgy 2. This is the box. Quite risque, but then again, you know, it's the Orgy 2 palette. We all remember Orgy 1. Let me get it out of its box. And the cover of Orgy 2 looks a lot more like, you know, the original Orgy. You know, where Jeffree Star was on like the letters. But instead, like this one, he's just on the 2. Here's the back. Now this, hold on. Oh, okay, I think that's just all of the color names. This one is a straight up eyeshadow palette, so none of these are considered pigments. So there's no warning on them for that. And get it opened up. Move this thing. Guess I forgot to leave it out. This one had a little bit of mess on it when I got it, but nothing like crazy, like just normal. I think a lot of it came from this one right here, which is Size Matters. I think it's just a little soft. But I really like the look of this one. And unlike the Orgy 1 palette, this one does have shimmers in it. So if you guys remember the first Orgy palette, oh, I shut my hair into it. The first Orgy palette was all mattes, and then it had the mini Orgy palette, which was nothing but shimmers. So you got them both and you could like mix and match. And I do have them both. And they're great. But this one does have shimmers in it as well as mattes. So let me see. This is a This is a 30 pan palette. Yeah, did I? Hold on. Yep, I counted right. It is a 30 pan palette. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them are shimmer. So half of these are shimmer and half of them are matte. And that is, I think, amazing. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'd count this one as that actual shimmer. Because this one looks like it's a, this one, I don't know, because this is a matte with glitter in it. The very last one right here, this Endless color, I don't know actually if I would count that as a shimmer or a matte, because it's a matte eyeshadow with glitter in it. It isn't necessarily a shimmer like this one right here where it's an actual shimmer. You know what I mean? So actually, so 14 slash 15, depending on how, I guess, how you want to do it, is shimmery. So that's like half the palette. That's great. I love his shimmer polishes, or polish, god damn it. I got polish on the brain apparently. I love his shimmer eyeshadows. They are just one of the best. I think they're always so buttery and smooth, and they go on really nice. Just gorgeous. His mattes are also very good and buttery too, but just, and this one, I love me a good nude eyeshadow palette. So this one doesn't really, other than like, you know, like the super dark colors, especially this one, because it's just black, it looks like. With the exception of some of the super dark colors, which I don't usually use too much of, but I do still use them a little. Most of this eyeshadow palette is very usable for me. Like I said, I don't, even like the Size Matters, which is this shimmer shade, it is super dark, but like, because it's shimmer, I'll probably use a little bit more than matte. But like this one and this one, I don't know how well I'll use that one. Maybe even this one, depending on how dark it swatches, but this one and this one seem a little too dark for me. But that's just me, because I don't do a lot of like super dark. I'm more like in the middle here, you know? The super light ones don't usually get used either, except for the shimmers. I'll use super light shimmers. The super light actual, really, the only two that I think are a little bit too light for me would be Topped Off and Role Play. And Topped Off is just because it's just white. It looks like a little bit of an off-white, which I don't, you know, sometimes I'll use something like that to like set my primer. I've seen people do that before, where they'll put one color like all over the lid, because I guess it's supposed to help with blending. I don't really know if it does, but it's supposed to, so I do that sometimes. Role Play might be okay. I see Raw. I don't know, that one might be a little too pale. It might be a little bit too pink. One that looks like it's going to be just absolutely perfect for me is this one right here, Downtown, or this one right here, Shower. But Ex-Boyfriend also looks like fantastic. So I don't know, this palette I can see me using a ton. I love the look of it. I like the fact that it's got shimmer in it. I had told myself that I didn't care so much when it came to the first Orgy palette, that it was all mattes. I was like, well, that's fine, because we have like the mini Orgy and it has like all the shimmers in it. I was like, plus I have other shimmers I can use and blah, blah, blah. But really, then when it came to actually, you know, using it, I was like, I always found myself reaching for other palettes I had that had shimmer in them. Like, you know what I mean? So I still love Orgy though, like the OG Orgy. I love it. And I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it or anything. I'm going to keep it. But it's like, I do kind of wish it would have been a combination like this one as opposed to being nothing but mattes. So yeah, that is my video, because that is all I purchased. I just got the 2 palettes and the few eyeshadow singles. That is my video. I will have videos of each of these palettes up soon, showing off all the swatches and talking about like my favorite colors, my least favorite colors, and all of that good junk. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye.